I spent hours in the shower trying to wash off your possession from my skin.
Trying to justify a claim on a body that isn't yours. And then...
I can still feel your hands on my wrist.
Shh, on my neck. No.
On my hips.
My breasts and my lack of breath.
Is it just us? Men forced to cry in the shower because we fear injustice? I guess you could say that in a sense I've been robbed of my innocence. And when I talk about being a victim, all I hear is, get real.
You sure? But didn't you like them?
You're just embarrassed.
Aren't you two together?
Y'all had sex before.
You're just trying to get back at them.
But you're a guy.
You sure? No offense.
But to be honest, it's just consequence of your gender. Being a member of the male figure means there's no room for feelings on the agenda.
And if I say anything, it's a constant blame on my makeup, these clothes, the way I spoke at the time before the scene of the crime. When someone crossed the line, it's just that. I fear my words being twisted into false accusations when I know I have integrity. So what's the point in trying to explain the situation that put me in this body that no longer feels like it belongs to me, this body that someone decided to dictate, these parts of me that someone decided to invade, and this skin that holds together flesh that I don't even feel right claiming. So I feel forced to stay silent because someone might say that I probably asked for it.
And I'll just man up and harden around my hurt. Like putting a Band-Aid on an infection, I'll flex my voice inflection and King Kong beat on my chest. And when that bandage starts to come off and show the pain that I can't confess, I'll just chase it down with a few shots of whiskey until I can't see. Or protein shake this off and bench press this rage and hate just to overcompensate.
1 ring,
2
rings, 3 rings, decline, text message, ignore.
Text message, text message, text message.
I haven't responded to anyone since I became this. I used to be happy. I used to be carefree. I used to dance on the edge of tomorrow like everyone was watching because taking risks and having fun was who I am. But now I'm just this
rerun of a fool in my head. I've chased bottles while running away from the things that you did. I close my eyes and that horror movie begins to replay. I wake up screaming at the screen. Don't do it. What are you doing? Move.
Why do you stay?
And now I can't express myself without someone questioning my sexuality. When actually you probably should be proud of me. But no, that's not what's wanted from society. No, this world demands that a man stands and speaks his mind but not his heart. No, sir, you inhale that pain. You don't get to be hurt. But what do you do when that person at the party forces you to touch their body? Or the girl that you dated coerces you when you're sedated? Or the person you trusted takes themselves and thrusts it? I feel nauseous from your lack of conscience and I'm just upset with myself for falling for your trick. You're contagious and you make me sick. Don't touch me with your dictionaries are just not equipped for the disgusting words that you fit. And I was always raised to be strong and tough. So how could I be assaulted?
But shock struck me and I halted. No or silence
isn't a yes or maybe. So how can you treat someone as a thing?
And take it.
My voice box must be a clogged airway because I can't vent. I'm supposed to be the hero of my own story, but when does Superman get to be Clark Kent?
Because now I'm this 24/7 sprinkler system that's connected to negativity. Eating anything feels like swallowing the epitome of shame. This isn't a game. You want to throw jokes around like ultimate frisbee, but check yourself when you're out of bounds. I sip on my water without an appetite. I've lost 12 pounds. Maybe when I get back to who I was before my soul became distorted and my trust towards anyone wasn't set on fire, maybe then I'll respond to my friends and family. It's just that I lost myself almost entirely.
Okay. And you know what? No one ever listens. No one wants to listen.
Their expressions say that the word rape is too loud.
They tell the world that rape is too loud. So stop your expressions. Drop your judgment like your last divorce. This isn't meant to be diet soda.
This is the heaviest meal that's the hardest you'll ever have to swallow. Someone you know,
someone you could be,
is being touched without permission. Tell me one more time,
what is our mission? Do we need to rewrite our lessons? Did you forget to teach them?
Airman first class.
Barksdale.
Technical sergeant.
Osan.
Major.
Ramstein. Don't close your eyes when it's your brother or sister on trial.
Because you forgot to teach them.
So how many more airmen are we going to let go astray? You say you got their back and that they're good workers, so good job at the end of the day. But do you know what you forgot to say?
Or what you couldn't say? Don't you know that rape isn't a joke? Can you say it out loud and not choke? Remember to never go silent about this movement.
So say it out loud.
Because we need some improvement.